Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Tika the Cosmic Witch here. I know you guys can't see me right now, but that's because I'm doing a special video for you guys this time. So I will be doing a pick your card video that has to do with certain cosmic events that are occurring right now. But first I want to give you guys the details first on the Astro update. So yes, I'm at the altar, or one of my altars, and today I'll be talking about Neptune going direct, which happened on the 27th of November. It is now December 1st, so definitely a few days behind, but as you guys know, when there is retrograde periods, this also means that we are in the shadow period as well. And so with Neptune going direct, I really want to ensure I give myself all the time I possibly could to receive all the downloads and really, digest what it really means for me to have Neptune go direct. And so now that I have received the downloads and, there have been other planetary alignments and shifts happening, I want to do this video for you guys and also do a pick your card because I think it is time for us to do one. So with Neptune going direct, we also have Jupiter going into Capricorn tomorrow. Now you might be seeing some other people posting or magazines posting online about it happening today. No, as of right now, as of 6:13 Eastern Standard Time on December 1st, Jupiter is still in Sagittarius. It's still the 29-degree mark, but as of tomorrow, it will be in Capricorn. So it's just about to occur. So I wanted to just touch base about that in it first a little bit. Okay, so now with Neptune going direct, we can expect ourselves to feel like we're suddenly waking up out of a long dream. So for some of you, you may have felt like you have been a little bit in a void, or like things haven't really been moving forward for you in terms of like, your fantasies, your dreams, and really staying focused, and maybe even falling a little bit too easily for the 3D realms traps and lessons and taking them as they are, as solitude information. Now with Neptune going direct, we are now waking up from those dreams and now waking up back into the reality and snapping back into it and realizing, okay, I know what I want my dream to look like because I've been dancing in it all these past few months, but now I would like to make that a reality. Now Neptune went retrograde as of June 22nd of this year, right when Cancer season was starting, and has now gone direct as of November 27th. So it's been a few months since things have kind of come and passed. So really think about what goals and dreams and fantasies that felt really out of reach have you set for yourself in these past few months, since eclipse season now moving into post-eclipse season. We have the annual eclipse coming up in December soon on the 26th. So what have you really completed for yourself in terms of your dreams and your realities, and how can you realign yourself now that this karmic shift has finished? What can you do differently now, and what truth have you been denying and escaping from and running away from that is now being directed up front and center and maximized and zoomed in into your life right now? Now, Neptune currently is actually making a beautiful trine with Mercury. Now, Mercury again is still in Scorpio, while Neptune sits in Pisces. So with this energy, now that we are awakened from this dream and we're back in the reality, we're back on the 3D realm, it's time to take all that wisdom and all that traveling that you've done on the astral world and apply it to the 3D. The stars are aligned, the planets are now going direct, all the planets are now going direct except for Uranus. So it's time for us to really tap into that divine masculine energy and allow it to ascend us forward potentially. We also have currently Uranus making a trine with Saturn and Venus, and Saturn is sitting in Capricorn while Venus also sits in Capricorn. So that's some really great energy right there, because it allows us to really make those long-term changes to our goals that we want to have stick for the long run. If these goals that we say are really in it for the long run, if they are long-term goals that we're trying to hit, then we really need to realign ourselves and really ensure that we are speaking from our truth, speaking from our heart, speaking from our mind, all three, our mind, spirit, and soul aligned, so that we can take advantage of this shift that is coming through right now. And so with Neptune going direct and with Jupiter going to Capricorn, I will talk a little bit more about Jupiter going to Capricorn a little bit more tomorrow. But with all this really great energy, we are really being given like the last chance to finalize, looking back at the lessons that we've received from this year, from this decade, from the past eclipse season, from this retrograde, and really applying these things and moving forward, because now is the time for us to really get to work. Yes, it's winter in this hemisphere, in the northern hemisphere, and yes, a lot of things are slowing down in nature, but this is also the time for us to really look at the stars and see the stars and see what Spirit is telling us to do. And with the stars aligned accordingly right now, we are to not necessarily take action right now, but really, wake up from these dreams, wake up from these long meditations we've been in. It's been great to meditate, yes, but it's also important to balance that meditation with real action. And so we are being asked now to re-establish balance to the divine masculine and divine feminine within us, so that we can apply the intuitive dreams, the intuitive messages, the synchronicities from the divine, from the universe, from sacred spirit, and apply them now into the 3D realm. Okay, so that is what we are dealing with right now in terms of energy-wise. A lot of really great trines, you guys, this week, honestly. We also have a trine with Mars, with Neptune, and Mercury. So that's really, really, really great energy, you guys. This is really great timing for our dreams to really become that reality. And so what this pick your card video is really aligned to is, yes, this is about Neptune going direct, but also what I've been asking Spirit is, what truth do you need to hear now in order to ascend yourself forwards? What truth do you need to hear now in order for your dreams to come down from the 5D and be placed from the 3D and be successful while they come to fruition? Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a moment here to look at the crystals that are here for the cards, and I will get started in a moment. I'm just going to relight my Palo Santo, take a sip of my hot cocoa, and then we will begin with the card readings. Okay, so starting with pile number 1. If you are picking pile number 1, card number 1, that means you have picked the selenite. This beautiful selenite. I have been really coming back towards my basic crystals, like my selenite and my quartzes. They've really been serving me really well lately. So if you even feel like it's time to return back to basics, I am there right there with you. So this is for those of you who have picked the selenite card. So this is a new oracle deck that I've had recently. I've had it for about 2 months now, and I haven't really shared it with the public. It's really close to my heart, and I'm so in love with it. But this is a reading guided by only oracle cards, no tarot cards. Because there's a lot of masculine energy right now going on with the world, you can hear the wind whistling right now outside if you can. I wanted there to be a really soft, gentle approach to this card reading, because it is the end of the year, it is the end of the decade, and so a lot of us are really going deep into our thoughts and really thinking about what we've completed, what we haven't completed, and I really just wanted to give the Cosmic Coven a nice little gentle hug, let you guys know you guys are doing really great. And so the oracle cards, I find that oracle cards are always a much more divine feminine type of touch. I don't know why. Yes, all tarot divination is divination, so really it's all divine feminine energy, but something about oracle cards really just gives me that mothering touch. So these cards, the purple, are from the Earth Warrior Oracle deck. And so here is pile number 1. So blessings of the Supreme Being. So for you, when it comes to your truth for the upcoming year, and for your truth in terms of how to ascend yourself forward with your dreams and your fantasies to become a reality, you need both the divine masculine and feminine within you to work together. And understand that this leap of faith that's holding you back, that you've been thinking about and contemplating about, this is what I'm seeing. You're really afraid. You're afraid to transform. You're afraid to ascend. And really and truly know that the divine actually does support this leap of faith. The divine wants you to take this leap of faith. And actually, if you've been looking for a sign, this is your sign. You have both the amount of fire and passion and the heart and intuition to guide you. You are aligned. You are both the masculine and the feminine. And it's time for you to transform. Your wings are ready to spread and fly. It's time for you to go. So if you've been waiting on, oh, I don't know, it's the time for me to do this yet, and you've been holding back all these months. Maybe you've been potentially launching a new project, but you've been a little bit worried about how that'll look, and so you haven't allowed that project to really come to fruition. Know that now the divine is saying, yes, you can do it, and yes, I have your back. You are divinely protected. Nothing can go wrong with this. Everything is meant to work in your favor right now, okay? Now, to support this card and this message, wow, look at that. We have Yamaya coming through saying golden opportunity. So literally, divine feminine energy coming through saying there is a golden opportunity here. We have the cowrie shell showing abundance. There is so many doors opening for you right now in terms of abundance. There's so much opportunities opening up for you right now in terms of the next step to do with your path and your career, with the next step in your alignment. So the truth is, it's time for you to step forward, and it's okay to be afraid. It's okay to be nervous, but that nervousness is really your nervousness to your success. So learn to be comfortable with abundance. Learn to be comfortable with success, because that is what's coming into your future now, and it is protected and supported by the divine, as we can see. And something that's coming through right now is counting your money. Do a money meditation. Count your money. If you have cash, count your money. So if it's tens and fives and ones that you have, or whatever you have in your country, count those bills as greater value than they actually are, so you can get used to the idea of counting bigger lump sums amounts of abundance. And do that with your food, do that with your water, do that with everything in your life, so that you can really show the universe that you are ready to accept and walk through those doors of opportunity, okay? These cards, wow. So now we also have Mother Mary saying expect a miracle. So again, you need to have faith, because the divine is protecting you. The divine has your back. The divine knows exactly what it is that you want and says, yes, you can have that. Is there anything else that you want? Don't be afraid to ask. Expect a miracle, because miracles are now meant to happen. And funny enough, it is now December 1st, and it is the season of Christ. If you are a Christian and you know how that story goes, now is the time of divine alignment. You see how there's the stars around her? Like, this is the time for divine alignment, you guys. This is the time for you to really step into your now. So pile number one, the truth is, you are meant to be successful, and you are meant to do whatever you are questioning this about. Whatever question is laying in your head as you're watching this video, now is the chance, now is the time to take that leap of faith and move forward with that opportunity. You are allowed, and abundance is your birthright. It is your birthright, and it is meant to be in the now for you, right now. A golden opportunity so ripe and so potent and so ready for you, protected and gifted and wrapped just by the divine for you, is ready. A miracle is ready. All for you. And the last card to support this is saying to hold your vision. So trust the journey you've gone through. Look up at the night sky and look at the stars when you feel like you're alone in darkness. And look up at the sky to have faith. And remember your faith. Now, funny enough, we are about to enter our first quarter moon really soon on the 4th of December. And so this is really, again, a time for you to really hold that vision and trust that vision and continue to commit to that vision. Okay? The truth is, you need to continue to commit to your vision. You need to start allowing yourself to be open to abundance. Allow yourself to accept that you too are also allowed to have blessings. You too are worthy of blessings. You too are worthy of this opportunity, this golden opportunity. It is meant for you. It is time for you to move forward. It is no longer time for you to plot and plot and plan and plot and plan and plot. You've done all the dreaming. You've received all the abundance and the messages in the dream realm. It's time to wake up now. It's time for you to leap forward. It's time for you to open your eyes, open the doors, and step through, because the golden opportunity is waiting for you on the other side. And all you have to do is choose it, and don't chase it. You don't have to chase it. In fact, it's laying right there on your doorsteps. It's right there. So don't let it pass you by. Allow yourself to really receive it the way it's meant to be received, because now is the time for you to receive whatever you've been waiting for. Okay, so again, if you have been, putting something off, and like dipping your toes in the water and not really sure now's the time, pile number one, now is your time. It is your time. It could not be better timing, okay? All those cards were so positive. It couldn't be better timing now than it is now, okay? Okay, so pile number two, if you picked the clear quartz, that is pile number two. So from the Earth Warrior, we have the Divine Might Foretold, okay? So first and foremost, there's this sense that you need to focus on yourself and not others. And there's a sense that when it comes to your truth, in terms of what you need to do to ascend yourself in your career, in your path, in your goals that you want to reach, your dreams that you want to reach, well, first of all, stop comparing yourself, okay? I feel as though you have been comparing yourself a lot, looking at what other people are doing, looking at other people who maybe aren't, quote unquote, playing the game fair, who are, receiving all this, what looks like a lot of abundance on the outside looking in, and you're looking over on your side saying, well, what the heck is going on? I have been doing this for so many more days, for so many more years, so many more months than this other person, and yet here I am with, not the amount of abundance and not with the fruit of my labor that I expected to receive. And the universe now is saying that it's okay, first and foremost, patience, okay? Trust your instincts. There is going to be balance put back into the situation, okay? So all of that work that you've been putting in that you feel as though has been going unnoticed, it has not been going unnoticed, okay? The universe has been paying attention and knows what you have been going through, but you need to learn to also take some falls with grace. It's okay to fall, and yes, the grass might look greener on the other side, but sometimes the grass on the other side isn't even grass. Sometimes it's not authentic at all. So stay true to you and trust that the universe is going to take care of you, because your time is coming, but there's a sense of balance. And remember your strength, okay? You've gained these antlers from, trials and tribulations. These are beauty scars. They're not just battle scars. These are beauty marks as well that you've received from the lessons that you've learned. And you need to allow those things to be part of your journey now and apply those pieces of the puzzle to the now with grace and not with arrogance and not with salt on your tongue, because salt ain't cute. All right, boo-boo, it's really not cute. Okay, now with that card, we also have the Medicine Woman here. Channel in your divine power. We have two cards here talking about divine might, divine power. So again, power, healing, self-healing yourself, okay? We also have sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. And we also have the full moon in Taurus to allow you to say that your dreams need a practical plan. So first and foremost, with these cards, so again, with the divine healing and power, there's a sense that, yes, you've been very sensitive, and yes, you've gone through a lot, and yes, you've been putting in the work, but again, maybe you're being too sensitive. Clearly, there's a lot of emotions. There's a full moon card here as well. So it's okay to be emotional. It's okay to be passionate about, about your dreams, about your career, about this path that you're on. It's okay to be sensitive. It's okay to be passionate, but don't let that passion turn into jealousy, into green envy, into jealousy, and allow that jealousy to turn into anger, which then is distracting you and is deceiving you of your truth, of your divine self. It's time for you to really not focus on too much of the actual planning itself, but more on the person that is involved in this whole planning, which is you. So again, really ensure that you're taking time to self-heal for sure, and just wait and see what's going to happen next, okay? Allow yourself to heal, allow yourself to do something that makes yourself feel good, and, you know, celebrate how far you've come with this, and just wait and see how the divine allows balance and justice to be served to those around you and to yourself, and to give you what you deserved. You reap what you sow. You only are receiving what you are giving in. And if you're only putting out nasty sourness and saltiness out there and greed envy, it is going to return back to you, and you will have to go back to self-healing yourself, and you'll fall back into sensitivity and, you know, keeping yourself almost, you know, away from everyone else, and really, you know, quarantined because you can't take it. Now, take this time to really figure out what plans are necessary for your hobbies, for your dreams to become a reality. That is what we are in right now. That is what the stars have been telling us. Yes, we already know this, but really create that plan. Instead of looking over at your shoulder and looking over the other field to see how much more greener the grass is, look at your grass and ask, okay, what is this teaching me now? What do I need to do to regain back that balance and abundance back into my life? Step 1, heal. What insecurities do I have right now? What fears do I have right now that's holding me back? Step 2, am I in line with my heart and my spirit? Is there more adjustments that can be made right now? Step 3, and last step, what energy am I putting out there? What am I, you know, what are my thoughts? Are they aligned to my actions? Are my actions and my thoughts aligned to my higher self and aligned to what I say and claim I want to do? Okay? Ooh, oh boy. That was a lot for pile 2. Okay. So for pile number 3, if you picked pile number 3, then that means you picked the spirit quartz, aka the witch's finger. Yes, I love this gem so much. It's so pretty. Okay, so with the witch's finger, we have Circle Cross of Tanan, rare intersection of heaven and earth. So this is like literally just saying divine timing could not be any better. This is similar to pile number 2. The timing for you and your career and your path and your dreams could not be better. So if you have been writing intentions and you have been waiting to see a sign, or have been waiting to see if any movement is going to be taking place, yes, it is going to be taking place. There is no better timing than what there is right now. You are about to receive some serious abundance, and you're about to see your fruit potentially for the first time blooming and showing you all the hard work that you have put out there is now going to be present on the 3D realm. You've been dreaming about it, you've been manifesting about it, you've been, you know, seeing it in your dreams on the other plane, and now you're going to see all those gifts come through now for you in today's time. And with this next shift, again, Jupiter is going into Capricorn tomorrow, so you can really see that shift applying relatively soon within this week, I would say. Okay, so I'm just going to pull the rest of the cards to show you what the supporting cards are with this, but this is a very great sign that divine timing for you, it could not be any better. This might be a week where you can really test your luck, and things could not be any better than what they are right now. Okay. Wow. So we also have the Aphrodite Inner Goddess card coming in, saying to awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, appreciating your divinity. So this is really great because this is again supporting that divine timing card and reminding us that yes, divine timing is here, and yes, it's time for you to receive abundance. But while you are receiving that abundance that is coming through right now, because the timing is so great, still be open to receiving it in all ways possible. And the reason why I say open to receiving is because of Aphrodite. Aphrodite is a Greek goddess, I believe, and she is very much so associated with Venus, which has to do with the Empress card and open to receiving. So awaken the feminine with you, have faith, be graceful, and have fun, and indulge now in a little bit of self-care, because there's no work to be done now. What you need to do now is really tend to the goddess within you, because when things approach a goddess, they come with an offering. So in order to receive that offering, you need to feel and look and vibrate like a goddess, which means your frequency needs to be super high. Okay? So get ready. Now, we also have, for pile number 3, the Undying Love card. So the love that you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. So you've literally, like I was saying before, you've literally done everything you possibly can in terms of your dreams to be pushed forward and to ascend. There is nothing, absolutely nothing you can do more. There is nothing you need to do. It's really time for you to simply receive and allow the universe to show you abundance, to show you the gratitude it has for you, for all that you've done, and for all the lessons that you've learned and have, not repeated and actually evolved from this year and from this past Neptune retrograde cycle, but also from the past ecliptic cycle as well. Wow, more divine feminine energy. So we have the Guiding Children card, which again deals with fertility and really reminds me, think of the divine feminine again. And so again, a time for healing, a time for fertility, again, a time for growth and abundance and birth. So while you're receiving all this birth, there could potentially be something that is being released at the same time. But again, it's such a positive time for you. There's so much positive energy for you. This is a really great time for you to start some new projects. So if you've had something kind of in the back of your mind that you've been potentially wanting to launch, but you're not too sure because you're afraid, go with it anyway. Your root chakra is balanced. You are so in tune with yourself. Continue to do some grounding work to continue to attune yourself. But now is the time for you to plant those seeds for potential new business moves, investments, career changes, things like that. Now, the last card we have for pile number 3 is the New Moon in Sagittarius card, which is awesome and is reminding us that luck is on your side. Now, this is really great because we just had the New Moon in Sagittarius a few weeks ago, so this is awesome. So again, luck is on your side. The timing of the now is so perfect, you have no idea. So those intentions you have been setting, again, go forward with them. Don't be afraid. Look at the bigger picture. Take that leap of faith. What could possibly happen if you don't take this leap of faith? Well, then you're stuck with the what ifs. You're stuck with the, oh, I should have done that. Oh, I should have done this. Oh, I should have done this, etc., etc., etc. And you'll never know what may have passed you by because you were just too afraid to take that leap of faith. Well, the universe, again, is saying to trust yourself, trust your heart, trust your solar plexus, trust your root. It's time to take that leap of faith. This leap of faith actually will help boost your confidence, which is what you may need to even receive even more abundance into your life, okay? Luck and divine timing is on your side. Start planting those new projects, start launching those new projects now. If you have been pile number 3, you've been thinking about it, now's the time because there is the energy of buddingness and growth is in the air for you. Okay, now you've done all that you possibly can right now in terms of your path, in terms of your career and your dreams that you're trying to push forward, yes, but continue to show gratitude. And if you do have any new projects in mind, then definitely go with them. But there's no need to push for them. Allow love to just vibrate and to allow love to power the projects that you have for yourself right now, okay? And again, divine feminine energy. This is really about you trusting your heart, trusting your gut, trusting your intuition, taking a leap of faith, because the timing could not be any better. Your guides are with you, your ancestors are with you. It's a rare intersection right now. So really, are you gonna just let this timing pass you by? No way. You gotta go with it. Okay, you guys, so thank you so much for tuning in to this video. I hope that you guys really liked this video. If this message did, resonate with you, please go ahead and tag your coven, tag your loved ones, your friends, anyone you know who might need this guidance. Go ahead and tag them below so that they can too also receive this guidance and message as well. And I really hope that you guys are waking up very gently from Neptune going retrograde and now being direct. I will see you guys in my next video, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.